Hey guys, what's up? Amanda Ray here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the Evo and trying to fix a small issue. So I'm going to go ahead and update you on what's going on with the Evo right now. Let's go. Alright guys, so we've got the Evo up on the lift. Front wheels are off. What is happening? From what you can see on the floor, we've got oil everywhere. But we found out it's the axle seal on the driver's side. So you can see it is literally dripping right here. We've already replaced the axle seal. This is the second time we've replaced it. But you guys can see that the axle seal right there is moving and it's not supposed to be moving. So look at this side over here. This is the play and the movement you should have. Literally none. We're moving the whole motor on that one. So we're thinking, because it's eating axle seals, there's a shim on the inside of the trans that's supposed to be sitting on the inside. We're thinking that we either A, forgot to put it in, or B, it got dislodged or broke or something of that nature. So unfortunately, we do have to take the trans out just to check and open it up and see what's going on the inside. So we already pulled the tubular subframe down, super easy, it took 20 minutes. Now we are gonna go ahead and clean up the floor so we don't slip and die, and we're gonna pull everything down. So let's go. So we got the axles out, we've got the transfer case out. Now we are working on the actual trans itself. We're banking that it is just a shim. We'll explain more once we get the trans actually open, and I'll show you. We did have a small oil leak coming from the sensor right here. We replaced that, now that's fixed. So, and then we started the car without putting the dipstick back in, so it was leaking from here, but that's fixed. We've done that like multiple times. So now we're gonna go ahead and pull this off, and hopefully we'll be able to show you why it's leaking and from where. All right guys, so this is a spare trans that we have, the one that we took off of the white Evo before we sold it. I'm gonna show you the axle hole right here. You literally can't move it at all. Like, nothing's movable. Let me show you what's going on in the Evo. Alright, and then this is the Evo right now. That's not supposed to happen. So, we're gonna go ahead and pop the clutch and take this baby out, and we'll see what's going on. And voila, we've got a trans. Alright guys, so we figured out what's going on with the dog box. User error, we messed up, but we learned from our mistakes. So, look what we forgot to put in on this extra case that we have here. Can I see that real quick, Bob? The bearing race. This was sitting in here. We forgot to put this on, which goes here. So that's why there was so much movement. So we got to do a little bit of cleaning. Make sure there's no damage anywhere. Make sure there's no metal anywhere. And then figure out, make sure there's no issues, and then put it back together. But look at the inside of this case. You can kind of see the wear on the metal, and then that's what makes the seal go bad. Again, that's the third one. So, what did we learn, Brad?
Put the bearing races in.
Put the bearing races in. All right. So, easiest easy-ish fix, nothing major, nothing too serious, nothing looks harmed. So we're gonna go ahead and clean everything up, start getting things back together, and I'll update you in just a few. Alright guys, so we got the case all cleaned, degreased, no more issues with that. We got the new, the race bearing in. Let's not do that again. That was a big oops on our end. But we got this to go. So now we are just putting on new sealant on the other half here. So that way when we sandwich it, it sticks and it's good to go. And then we're gonna start putting everything back together. Super excited. It was a semi-easy fix. Don't forget all the steps, guys. Take your time.
That was a lot easier.
Yeah. Alright guys, so we got it bolted back together and I just want to show you. Now it does not move. So, that was our issue. We just forgot to put the race bearing back in. It was our mistake. You know, stuff happens. It's unfortunate, but at least we caught it and there was no serious damage. So, take your time when putting together things, and this won't happen to you, and you won't have to pull the trans over and over and over again. Right?
Right. I gotta put it all back together.
Yep, and now we're gonna put everything back on and put it back in the car, and we'll update you in just a little bit. Alright guys, so we officially put in the race bearing, we put in the axle seal, there should be no leaks. We just finished putting the tubular subframe back on up here. We still have to do a couple bolts. Obviously we still have to put the tires back on, hook all this up, but easy fix, silly mistake. Don't let it happen to you. Take your time when you're doing everything, guys. The Evo should be back on the street ready for some street tuning, so stay tuned for that video and we will see you guys next time.